Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode we paid off the Tallstar, the king of Stardust Fields, in order to let Bowser go, but he didn't do that, and indeed Bowser was shot off in a cannon that way. But with Tallstar defeated, we now have access to move through here and enter further into the Beanbean Kingdom, which is exactly what we'll be doing. And look at that, if we find the save block here, it now says... I used to say Stardust Field Beanbean side. Oh, apparently it doesn't do that anymore. Anyway. Tiny little bit of that music there. You fiends! We found you at last, you scum! What have you done with Prince Peasley? Yes, there is no mistake. You kidnapped Prince Peasley. We have witnesses. Now confess, villains. What's that? You say you're Mario and Luigi? Lies. Bold-faced lies. The superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here. No, they're not lying. They say they've come here chasing someone called Cackletta, and they're really, really tough. Don't worry, that's the last you'll hear of that voice. I forgot he re-emerges there briefly. Oh dear, oh my, oh boy, pardon us, sir. So sorry. See, our kingdom's Prince Peasley was kidnapped by something. Or so recent reports out of Hoohoo Village claim. We have been looking for any sign of the perpetrator. According to eyewitness accounts, the prince has kidnapped her, wore an odd helmet and spoke of mustard and fink rats. That is all we have to go on. Well, I've done neither of those things, but there we go. If you come across anything, please let us know. Reopen the investigation! So, Prince Peasley has been kidnapped by someone who wore an odd helmet and spoke of mustard and fink rats. Well, we'll get there with time. Welcome to Hoohoo Village. There's quite a lot of stuff kicking around here. Let's try going into this cave. Is this? No, this is the cave I was thinking of, but I'm just going. Oh, was that a millionaire here? So it's these rocks here that we can't get past. Remember them for later. Oh, look at that water. Doesn't that look nice? Frame rates. Makes such a difference. X marks the spot on the ground. Remember that for a couple of episodes' time. This is Hoohoo Village on the flanks of Hoohoo Mountain. The mountain is a sacred place. Let's go into someone's house and talk to them. Oh, the house is missing a chunk. Everyone should climb Hoohoo Mountain once. You can see the whole kingdom from the top. Not concerned about the chunk in your house? If you climb down this mountain, you'll reach the town surrounding Beanbean Castle. The townsfolk are so much more stylish and fashionable than people in this town. I just adore them. I saw this kingdom's Prince Peasley, on the edge of the village. I'm sure of it. He was taken to the top of the mountain by some guy wearing a weird helmet. To reach Hoohoo Mountain's peak, you have to either get a ride from Blablanadon or hike up. Hiking the mountain is brutal, but if you can get a ride from Blablanadon, it's a snap. Sounds like that's what we should do then. No matter how long you wait, Blablanadon won't come back. I feel it in my bones. He said he saw someone who looked like Prince Peasley and went to the summit and never returned. With Blablanadon gone, we can't get to the top of the mountain. This isn't good. Starting to see how things are going here. Nuts for sale, care to buy? That'll be 3 for 72 coins. You know what, I got a lot of coins, fuck it. By the way, I didn't mention it last episode. All the coins you give to Tallstar, you get back when you defeat him. You got 3 nuts. Thanks. Now I have enough coins to buy Ma something nice. He's a new one, the nut salesman, I think. Or maybe he's not. Maybe I just never paid attention to him before, but there we go. So with that, let's head further into the village. Oh, there's a warp pipe here. So if we activate this one, we now have warp pipe 2, which means we can actually get between the various things. So here you can see him here right now. Warp pipe to Stardust Fields. Lovely. I'm not going to do anything in Stardust Fields because there's things to do in Hoohoo Village, so there we go. Long ago, on this very mountain, the Hooligans developed the great Hoohoo civilization. At the summit, there still remains many mysterious remnants of that once great people. No, don't spin. Huh? You want to climb down to where there's a town? Then just keep heading left down this path. Wonderful, let's head down to where there's a town. It rhymes, so we have to do it. Those are the rules. I'm tired of living in the sticks. I want to live someplace cool where there's lots to do. Have you met Sledge and Mallet, the hammer-making masters? Sounds important, but no. If you head left, you can climb down to the mountain's base. Let's do just that. Give back Prince Peasley!
Nah! You again! You are the pair of fig rats that spooked him with the Bowser that I hate! I say to you, while I was busy with Peasley, you have been catching me! I have fury! But Cackletta has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Beanbean Castle. Since you two cannot make it this time, I say to you that it is better never than late. So here is your halting place!
Moody statue.
I have fury! Since you will not be shattering this stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain!
I absolutely love the way Fawful speaks, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you got that from the garbled Italian, we need to get ourselves some hammers. And, well, who just mentioned to us Sledge and Mallet, the hammer-making brothers? Let's head up. So this sign says Hoohoo Mountain Trail this way. But if we come over here... you can't climb the mountain until the bridge is fixed. Ah, that old classic. There's an entire Twitter account I discovered relatively recently that's devoted to ways in which games are like, you can't go here yet, that aren't quite invisible walls, and some of them in some games are absolutely hilarious. Anyway, and here is Sledge and Mallet. This is the last stone. Now we show the true spirit of the Hammerhead brothers. This stone's our last shot. This stone just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers anymore. Huh, what do you two think you're staring at? Huh, what? You want us to make you a hammer? Hey, I know these two dudes. They're Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. The Jumpin' Hammer Kings. Yeah, you're so right, Sledge. I remember these guys. Why are a couple of celebrities like you bumming around this place looking for a hammer? Oh, hey, look, you don't have to tell us. We fully understand. Our lips are completely sealed. We'll just make what you need. We're professionals, after all. That makes it sound like we asked him for a sex toy or something. That's right. Pros all the way. But the thing is, in order to make hammers, we need Hoohoo blocks from the mountaintop. And since Boblanadon suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get up to the summit. Hoohoo blocks are hard stones. Hammers made from those things can break anything. We want to climb the mountain to get more Hoohoo blocks, but we just can't jump well enough to do it. Huh? Oh yeah, what was I thinking? You guys are jumping pros, aren't you? So are you saying you could go to the top of the mountain and get us some Hoohoo blocks? That would really hook us up. If you get some Hoohoo blocks, we'll make you a special hammer. You scratch our backs, brothers, and we'll scratch yours. Never mind those two hammers on the back that are just there. No, those aren't for us, apparently. But with that, the way to the up the mountain is actually open. But we're not going to go there just yet, because there's a little bit more stuff we can do in Hoohoo Village before we head up. Oh, there's another millionaire here. I do like this little version of the underground theme they've got here as well. We are said to be the descendants of the people who developed the Hoohoo civilization. This land is largely populated by the Beanish peoples, but there are other races, like ours. Yeah, these are the Hoo-hooligans. Is there anything up here that's worth it? Can I get up there? No, I can't. Yeah, it's a bit less clear now this game is less grid-based what high jump can and can't necessarily reach in one maneuver, but there we go. We'll spin over here, and down we go. I say down we go, across we go. Right, let's quickly use this brothers block. Man, that was the gift they just kept on giving. Right, with that we can head out, and we are in a lower section of Hoohoo Village. It's got quite a lot of stuff. A one-up mushroom, a syrup, coins, people. Ah, the waterfall's mist feels so good. My paws are partying. I wish we could stand here together forever. And now I'm going to show you something interesting. If we go up to this this fountain, then Mario will fill with water. Only Mario can do this. Luigi can't. For some reason, his guts just aren't up to it. But if we get to where we need to be, which is this weird little fish statue, and jump on him with Luigi, then he'll gauze all the water out, and we get a mushroom out of it. The mushroom isn't important, but being able to do that maneuver is something that's worth knowing for the coming episodes. Unfiltered water warning. Beware of overhydration. If overdrinking symptoms appear, stomp on the victim's head. Spitting excess water on objects in this area is strictly prohibited. Well, down here we have a giant Koopa. No matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down, I think. We will deal with that in about 15 episodes' time. That's a hint for a power that we have not got yet. With that, we do need to head up Hoohoo Mountain Trail. It's nice that you have the mini-map that really actually shows you how the areas connect. It's very, very cool. And that'll help you guys hopefully keep track of what the fuck I'm doing as well. Oh, this is new. Is this a Healy boy? Yep, just heals you completely. Doesn't even charge me. Oh, and BP as well. Nice. BP in this confusingly is Bros points, which you use to power your Bros moves rather than being badge points, as I think of it as being. So I'm going to show this fight because new enemies. So this little fella here is a beanie. They are relatively straightforward to kill, and their attack pattern is also fairly predictable. If this one attacks, we will see. It will move to the top. Oh, there we go. The attack pattern is predictable, he says, and it got me. Yeah, whether they fall over or not affects the exact timing on the jump, but basically it's very clear which brother they're going to attack. Because, woo beans! There's 4 types of beans in this game. Woo beans, he beans, who beans, and chuckle beans. Woo beans are the first type, and in time we will get to what beans do. But a lot of bean-related enemies, like these guys, will drop them. And you notice there as well, yeah, if he starts closer to the brother, then he's less likely to fall over and do that little fake out. It looks like we got a level up for Mario. Yes, we did. What are we going to give you? Hit points? Defense? Power? Hit points, I think. Oh, +3. Nice. So with that, in any given area as today, I'll show off enemies once, but generally I'll cut combat unless something interesting happens. Mountain climbing tips. For low ledges, press the X button. The key is to save your strength by jumping simultaneously. Be sure to press the mini-maps to plot out your climbing routes. Yeah, I will naturally be going like A, B, and stuff like that, but that is not necessary anymore because the game has given you the X ability. It's just not natural to me yet because it's only my 3rd episode of recording this new game, so give me time, is what I'm saying, to remember to use X properly. There, you notice he was closer to us, so he didn't fall over, whereas there, he's also close to us, so he didn't fall over. I said whereas, and then said the same thing twice, because frankly I was relying on him to do a thing, which he did not do. And level up Luigi. Because, as I say, Mario fights Bowser at the beginning of the game, Luigi doesn't. As such, Mario is almost always ahead of Luigi until a certain point in the game. Speed, I think, will be handy. Luigi's falling back. Look at those bonuses on Luigi. This man needs some stash next, definitely. But yes, the proceeding up the mountain, press X. I'm literally like pressing A and B at the same time with half my thumb on each, where it gives me a button for it. Old dog, new tricks, etc. So you notice there the beanie started slightly further away from Luigi, which is what gives the cue that he's going to fall over. There's visual cues to basically everything, or sound cues to everything that enemies do, which is a nice bit of design in this game. Oh, I'm doing 5 points with Luigi now. God, he's got even higher power than Mario. Oh, I got some trowel from defeating Tolstar, which I never looked at. So if we go into gear, we'll notice, yes, so Mario has got work pants and Luigi has got work jeans. But we now have... There we go, there's 3 types of gear. There's something that only Mario can wear, the stuff that's just Luigi, and the goods that either can wear. So the cosmic pants either can wear. Lessens damage after failed defensive action. So it increases my defense generally, and basically means if you fuck up a defense, a dodge, you take fewer damage. Mario probably needs the defensive boost a little bit more. The standard like work pants and work jeans don't really do anything. It appears on Mario they lower defense, but that's just because I'd be unequipping the cosmic pants. So yeah, you've got the Guardian there. No special items for Luigi yet. Yes, I meant to show that off after Tolstar, but completely forgot. Right, let's take on this beanie.
Oh, yeah!
And we can now proceed up. As you can probably imagine, getting up Hoohoo Mountain is mostly just about knowing how to do the various brothers maneuvers. Hoohoo Mountain Trail is that way, but there is a beanie up here that I'm going to take on. Whoop. Oh, I got him with the back, brother, because Luigi was coming off doing a high jump. Not a common or easy maneuver to do. Doesn't get me anything special, just looks cool. Now, there must be something up here that's worth it. Ooh, and it's spinnable too. Ooh, a syrup. Haven't really had to do any healing in battle yet, but as you can imagine, healing takes up a turn. So there we go. Oh, there's some enemies to clear out here, so let's do that first. Oh, and this got a new enemy, so I'll actually show this combat. I'll take out the beanie first, and then we'll see. So, oh, and that's Luigi. I couldn't remember which way around it was. That thing launches its head at either Mario and Luigi, and the way that it rotates its head beforehand tells you which brother it's going to target. So dry bones, obviously. I couldn't remember if it was called like a dry bean or something weird in this game. So let's see what it's going to do. Luigi. Oh shit! Forgot the timing. Right. Yes, if it kind of spins on its axis, which we didn't see it do, it's Mario. Whereas if it spins lengthwise, hopefully we'll see it, because my explanation of that was god awful. Well, let's see what it does. Yeah, that's Luigi. Oh my god, I'm bad at that. I have to heal after combat a bit. There we go. That was dead and it gave us a syrup. But there we go. Let's go and heal up. By heal up, I mean apply mushrooms, but I have many a mushroom. 31 specifically, and each one recovers 30 hit points, so only 2 needed to get everyone up to full. BP's basically full as well. Weirdly, the reason it isn't full is because I've leveled up and got more BP max since I last healed it. Whirlwind warning. If you have faith in your spin, step into the wind. Indeed. We spin into this, and we can hover here, and then we go waha and do a super spin off the top of it. Is there anything for me down here? Oh, there's a beanie. Apparently, I landed square in his head, which is pretty good. Oh no, I didn't land square in his head. There we go. Well, I'm going to just try and kill the dry bones first. And hopefully one will target Mario, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, no luck seeing the attack pattern of the dry bones, but there is another beanie down here which I'm going to kill, and let's see if he'll do it. But assuming this one comes with the dry bones, which it didn't. Well, with that, let's head back up to the turbo spin section. And yes, as you can imagine, that's also going to become important going forwards. So there's a hooligan on fire there, and there's that weird bull's head face thing in the wall. Both of those are about to become super relevant. And there's a fountain here which is not active. All of this is about to become very relevant. If we go up here, we can walk behind here, but there's nothing there other than one of those X marks the spots. We will get to those, don't you worry. If we head up here, though, there is a little side way we can go. But all that's here is a dry bone. We are now actually seeing them on the field as well. Not all enemies do appear on the field, but most will in some form. But also, just because it's not an enemy on the field, this will come, for example, with beanies almost certainly. It's 2 of them and it's 1 beanie. I don't know why I targeted the beanie first. The dry bones are a much greater threat. There we go. I looked at Mario there. I thought it span its head on the other axis, but there we go. At least I've got the timing down on dodging that a bit better. Still targeting the beanie for some reason. Perhaps it's because I'm stupid. And that's a level up for Mario, I think. Bros points, why not? We haven't used Bros much because I tend to save Bros for either difficult enemies or bosses. And a level up for Luigi as well, who I'm going to give some stash, because his stash is a little bit lacking, and frankly, he's been getting incredible bonuses. And again, the man continues to impress, as he should, as the superior brother. Spoken, of course, as a younger brother myself. Anyway, as you would notice, there's no better way we could actually go there, and we can't really make much progress over here. We'll see there is a dry bones in the way. Let's kill this dry bones. So you notice there he looks at Mario first, which means he's going to target him. They've actually slightly changed that tail from the original game where it would the skull would spin on a different axis, but they've also very much changed the power economy. Now I'm doing like 12 attacks per attack, but they've also given enemies more health to compensate that, so it still feels the same, it's just the numbers are different. So you notice there's a whirlwind above us, but we can't get to it, and we can't jump up to the right there, so I'm just going to kill this dry bones, and then I spent a while showing you what we can't do, so I'll go ahead and show you what we actually can. It is nice that it shows the enemy's level as well, because basically it shows you now that we're level 6 and Beanie's level 5, it shows correctly that we are kind of wiping the floor with them. It's just handy for knowing that you're appropriately leveled for where you are. Anyway, as you can see, we can't go that way, therefore it only leaves one place that we can go, which is up here. What does this say? Hoohoo Mountain Watering Hole! Exactly what we need. So, if we go up here, then there is a syrup block and another one of those weird bull face things in the wall. I always thought of them as bulls when I was younger. I don't think that's what they look like necessarily. But they look like some kind of like Greek engraving of a bull, like a kind of Cretan vibes. Unfiltered water warning. Beware of overhydration. We've seen that before. Which means if we go up there and drink this in. Yeah, in the original game you could drink that with Luigi and you just go glug 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 and spew it out immediately. This game just doesn't let you do that. But if we spew onto this burning statue... Oh, that used to make a really satisfying bow noise, which has been remastered out of the game, but there we go. But yes, so whenever you douse one of those flaming statues, it will always produce a whirlwind out of the corresponding bull's head, which means you can always use that for a spin boost. Now you have an idea what we need to do back on the other screen, but in order to do that we need to get that water fountain working first. We'll save here. Hoohoo Mountain. I guess there's a different stamp as well. New stamp for each area. Kind of cool. Anyway, let's spin over here. And we'll just quickly milk this brother's block. Why did I say milk? Instantly regret that one. There we go. And we'll high jump up here. I'm getting slightly used to the moving between them, because it used to be R would toggle the power for your brother in front, and L would toggle for the one behind. So, like, R would set Mario to, like, high or jump, and then L would set Luigi to spin or jump. No, Mario and Luigi the other end, but whereas now this would just get us through all three of them. It makes more sense, to be honest, but it is just going to take me a bit of a while to get my head around. Now, there's a few enemies here. There aren't a few enemies here I want to clean up. Okay, cool. Apparently it was just that one. So, as ever, there is a burning hooligan over here, which you know how this goes by now. I say it goes by now, I've only seen it once. But it will suck in and then spit that gas that was produced out of the bull's head. I like the fact that, whilst they have remastered it, they've still kept the look of the original. Like, just the general tiles and stuff like that do look very similar, and it makes it look very cool. Oh, that's why I thought there were still more things down here.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to start the fight with a thing, is it? It'd be fun if you could start a fight with a Bros attack that way, but no, that's not how this works. Let's clean up here. And then there's also a dry bones to take out. And that's a level up for Mario. Level ups come thick and fast in the early game, and then we'll drop off steadily as the game goes on. Let's give a bonus to HP. That's a +3. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I wanted to clear this place just because we now have to get water over to that hooligan over there. And if you get hit by an enemy whilst you're carrying water, the enemy will get the drop on you, and you will also spew out all the water. So with that, it'll spit some water out, water gas out of the bull's head. And we need to head up to that by going around from the left. So, of course, have had speeder on. God damn idiot. There we go. And now with that, we can head over the top here. And also, that now turns on that fountain here, which was what this entire little bit of shenanigans was useful for. We'd also spin around here and get ourselves a nut. As I say, haven't needed to do much healing in combat yet, but should we need to do so, nuts are very handy if both brothers take a hit. Speaking of which, I'm just going to make sure everyone is nice and healed up, which we are not. Wonderful. With that done, we can just drop back down here, and now, of course, we can open up this way by pissing on this guy. I know it's not pissing, but it kind of feels a little pissy at times. So with that done, we can now spin onto this one, and then spin over to that one, and then spin over to where it's clear. Hoohoo Mountain Trail is that way. So what's up here, you ask? Let's find out. It is indeed nothing. Oh no, wait, they're further up. A millionaire. And a one-up mushroom again. We've not had a brother fall yet, but in case we did, there we go. Nuts. Healing. A save point. Is anything interesting or terrifying going to happen here? Hopefully not. Yeah, each area used to have a unique name, so this one used to say Hoohoo Mountain Hoo-Hoo-Ross. What is Hoo-Hoo-Ross, you ask? Ah, travelers, I am Hoo-Hoo-Ross, the ancient weapon of the Hoo-Hoo civilization. Beyond this point, the path grows even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare you try this challenge? Oh, my throat. It's not even a difficult voice, I don't know what happened there. You must start now, and you must catch 10 Hoohoo spirits within 35 seconds. This used to be 15 within 20 seconds. It was a lot harder. Do not fall off the ledge or you will immediately fail. So this is all about using your spin maneuver. So let's go on to spin, and then basically, yes, it all depends on where the Hoohoo spirits fall. Previously, this used to have a lot of randomness to it. Now, the fact that it is much easier on the timing-wise and how many spirits you've got to get here. Because basically, when they appear on the opposite side to where you are, it's... Oh, piss is the worst. Let's try that again. Oh, no. I want to do that again. Yeah, this one's much more lenient on the time. You have cleared the challenge. I kept fucking it up because in the original game, you can't move once you're in spin jump mode, so I was forgetting to stop holding buttons and just walking off the edge. Now for your next challenge. You must defeat me! He goes less gold and more grey and kind of chubbier. Very strange. But yes, this is another boss on the bottom of the screen. This is Hoohoo. Let us begin. So he moves onto the top pillar. This is important. I'm going to destroy the bottom pillar. The key with this battle is to target and destroy the pillar that Hoohoo is not under. We'll see why when we destroy the one he is under. Pillar will break, and he will attempt to move onto the other pillar and summon one behind him. But he is now exposed. The pillar's going to target us, but it's just a laser. I believe it always just hits the brother on its side, whereas Hoohoo himself does his sweeping laser that hits both of us. Unless you dodge it, which I didn't. I'm always going to destroy, again, the pillar he's not under to make sure he's got nowhere to run. And then the pillars are easy to destroy. And then, with the other brother, we're going to bross him. So, we just need to do B, then A, and B. Ooh, 16, spicy. And now he'll laser us. And then he will, I think, now try to move onto the other pillar. Oh, not yet, so let's bross him again. Oh, piss! Well, still did 10 damage, actually, that's not terrible. Yeah, not quite got the timing on the new animations yet, because they are slightly different to the previous ones. Bounce Bros is fine, but Splash Bros I'm still figuring out. There we go, he's in rage now, I think, and he moves again. But once again, he leaves the pillar behind him. I think now he sweeps in both directions and back again? No. Ah, timing wrong on that one a bit. It's weird, all the animations are the same, but the timing on them is just certainly different to how it was in the original. I'm actually going to use Mario to bross him, because I need to practice Splash Brothers a little bit. So it's there, and B, there we go. I'm remembering it now. The muscle memory is coming back. Oh, that's just Hoohoo dead. Wonderful. Oh, he really blew up, didn't he? Well, cross him off the visualizer at the bottom. Hoohoo slacks, wonderful. I think all bosses now drop a piece of, like, unique gear. And we get a level up for Luigi, wonderful. What do we want to do with you? I think HP as well. You've not had a boost to HP yet, and you could probably use it. 3! Luigi's excellent bonuses. Continue. You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. But the test of reaching the summit will be next episode, I think. So thank you very much for watching. We've come a decent chunk of the way up Hoohoo Mountain. Next episode, we'll be aiming for and reaching, hopefully, the summit. Thank you very much, and good day.